Hi, my name is David P. Shapiro. I'm the owner and managing partner of the law office of David P. Shapiro, located in San Diego, California, where my firm helps good people regain control of their future when charged with a crime. In this video, I want to discuss the ballpark fee. We get a lot of calls from people that are facing criminal charges or maybe under investigation for an alleged crime, or are calling on behalf of their brother, their mom, their sister, their dad, whoever. And the first thing they want to talk about when they call and speak to one of our great assistants here at the firm is, can you give me a ballpark fee? Right? Well, first of all, what does that mean, right? How big is this ballpark? Are we talking, do you want it within, $500 of what we would charge? Do you want it within $10,000 of what we would charge? Right? And the second thing is, why is that so important so early in the going, right? We answer the phone, you're not being charged for that initial call. We set a case evaluation. You're certainly not being charged thousands upon thousands of dollars for that initial case evaluation, where you'll meet with one of our attorneys, where you'll go through where the case is at now, how we got here, and even more important than that, how you got here. We'll learn about you. We'll learn about your background. We'll learn about what your plans are for today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, and how this case can or may or may not affect that. And this case's outcome may or may not affect that. So the focus early on in anyone's search for a criminal defense law firm, whether it's with my firm or anybody else's, really should be focused on value, not cost. And there is a difference there. Cost is, this hamburger is $5. That hamburger is $5. That hamburger is $6. That hamburger is $4. Well, one hamburger costs less than the other. Two costs the same. One costs more than all four. But where's the value? Which one do you enjoy the most? Which one satisfies your hunger the most? And that's really what you need to be looking at in anything, in any purchase, in any investment, arguably no greater than selecting a criminal defense law firm. Because think about what's at stake when you're up against the federal government. Think about what's at stake when you're up against the state government. Think about what's at stake even if you're up against the city attorney's office for a misdemeanor prosecution within the city of San Diego. Your criminal record, your unblemished in some instances criminal record, your ability to obtain and maintain employment at a high level, your reputation, your financial freedom, and in some instances, and in many instances as you get into serious felonies, your personal freedom, your ability to stay out of jail, your ability to see your family, your ability to hug your kids at night. So when all those things are at stake, really the focus needs to be on value. What value can this law firm provide? And then you look at the cost, right? So the first thing is, who's going to provide me the most value? Say you interview with 3 firms and you say, okay, this firm A, provides the most value. Firm B provides a decent amount of value, but not as much as firm A. Firm C, yeah, I'm not really feeling firm C. Okay, so then where are you looking at? You're looking at firm A and firm B. Okay, then you integrate what the cost is of firm A and firm B, and then assess the difference in value, and is that worth it to you? Do you believe that investment between firm A and firm B in cost is greater than, equal to, or less than the value? And that's one major factor in how we know that you should make a decision, whether that leads you to our firm or not. Now, we will feel very confident saying that we do not believe that there are any firms that will be able to exceed the value that we provide our clients in a criminal defense case in San Diego County. There are a handful that certainly can provide comparable service. There are a handful, like one handful, of San Diego criminal defense law firms that really are good. That really, really are good from top to bottom, no matter who you're working with, whether you're working with the owner, whether you're working with the partner, whether you're working with the associate attorney, whether you're working with the attorney number 4 or number 5 of 4 or 5, from top to bottom. But the key is value, right? Because at a certain point, obviously, you can't afford things that you can't afford. But at a certain point, you almost can't afford not to go in without that value. Not to go in without that best team that you believe is going to protect your interests better than anybody else can. And I say this not as a marketing video for my firm, hire our firm, this, that, the other. it's important that you make that assessment, because if this video spares you or a loved one from hiring a terrible law firm, even if you don't hire any law firm and you go with the public defender's office, which may be your best option, and that's fine. There are some brilliant attorneys over there. Then this video is worth it. Right? And that's what we tell clients all the time. People call us and they'll say, listen, I don't have any money. Okay, but let's spend at least 5 minutes with you just to make sure that you don't spend money that you don't have on firms that are not going to provide you value. And we're not going to, go and say, oh, don't hire this firm, don't hire that firm. That's not our deal. But we will say, hey, don't hire a firm that tells you this. Don't hire a firm that quotes a fee within 4.5 minutes of speaking to you without learning anything about you. Don't hire a firm that isn't readily apparent about who actually works at the firm. Don't hire a firm somebody else's bodies because they're too cheap, too reckless, or too indifferent to have a professional website. Don't hire a firm that doesn't have a support staff, right? Because what happens when the attorney's in court? Who's answering the phones? Who's dealing with that other attorney's clients or that law firm's clients? Don't hire a firm that's not presentable. Don't hire a firm that doesn't have a reputation. Don't hire a firm that's not known in the community. We'll go through all of those things, not necessarily naming off firms not to hire or firms to hire, but there's a lot of value even in that call that we're able to provide. So in summary, when you're looking at a criminal defense law firm, whether mine or anyone else's in San Diego, there's more to it than cost. You're looking at value first and then looking at cost. Because if the value is the same between firm A and firm B, yeah, of course, go with the one that's going to give you the better rate, as long as it's not like astronomically low, because then you might want to question that. There's many videos that we do about that as well. But if there's a noticeable difference in value, then you need to look at the difference in cost as an investment to get you where you need to go. And can firm A get you there where firm B might not be able to? So we hope this video has been helpful. We hope this video makes you second guess a little bit, yourself, or second think why you're going to go out there and say, oh, can I have a ballpark fee? Like, hold on, I didn't even get your name. I don't even know where your case is at. Yeah, it's in San Diego. Okay. Where in San Diego? Because the case in Vista is going to be handled differently than a case in Chula Vista. A case in Chula Vista is going to be handled differently than a case downtown. A case downtown is going to be handled differently than El Cajon. It could be the same exact charge. You could have the same exact record. All of those things matter. Not only where your case is, not only what your case is about, not only what's alleged, but stuff about you. And far too often we hear, you just spent 20 minutes with us talking about my background, not my background, but the client's background, about where the client went to school, where the client's family is, what the client's certifications are, what the client... And the last firm I called just started quoting money. You see the difference. You see the value between firm A and firm C, or firm A and firm B. Hope this video has been helpful. You have any additional questions about what to be looking for when hiring a criminal defense law firm for you or a loved one? There's plenty of videos on this YouTube channel. There's plenty of videos on our website, davidpshapirolaw.com. There's plenty of videos on the firm's social media accounts, which you could be linked up to through our website. 619-295-3555.